I completely understand that I don't have the authority to make you leave. It is a private event.
No, it's not. It's a public event. This is public property, 100% public event, and you don't have the authority to make me leave or ask me to stop doing what I'm doing.
I'm not asking you to stop. I'm just asking you to move.
No,
right
I like
over
it
there.
right here. I'm going to stand anywhere I want to.
So are you soliciting for money?
I am soliciting.
Okay, so you can't solicit in here, even though...
Soliciting is free speech.
No, it's not. Soliciting itself is not free speech.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
And 100% is.
It is not. It is not. So people have to pay to solicit in here. So everyone here pays to be here to solicit.
I'm not a vendor. I'm not under their contract.
Right, but right now it doesn't supersede taking your rights away and saying, hey, you're not going to leave. I'm going to give you a trespass warning. You're going to say, I'm still going to stay. Then I'm going to take you to jail.
If you give me a trespass warning, I'll leave. I don't go to jail.
Okay. Yes, right. But you still...
You come up to me and say, hey, you're officially trespassing, you need to leave, or you'll be arrested.
Right.
Welcome back. Today we're in Fort Pierce, Florida, where a peaceful morning turns into a constitutional standoff. These officers and a market manager actually thought they could enforce private rules on public property. Huge shout out to Onro Civil Rights Investigations for outing this out and defending our First Amendment rights. Will he cave to their intimidation or risk going to jail for standing his ground? Check the link in the description, subscribe to their channel, and tell them ID Refusal Central sent you. You are definitely going to have an opinion on this video.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome to the farmers market. Please pray for our homeless vets, y'all. God bless our homeless vets. Good morning, y'all. God bless homeless vets, y'all.
I appreciate being broke, man, but you can't stand here with that.
Why's that?
Because they can't have solicitors and shit like that here. This is the market. We're trying to do business.
Sorry, who are you?
I'm Doug.
Doug, what do you do here?
I'm the market manager.
Oh, you're market manager?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you don't have control over the public property.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, this space has been rented each Saturday.
You have a permit. You don't own the space.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll make it easier.
Right. God bless homeless veterans, everybody. Good morning, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. You have a blessed day. Please pray for the homeless vets. Hey, sir, how are you? I can't hear you. I'm hard to hear.
Oh, that's all good. Not doing too bad, man. So I'm not going to really ask you to leave too much because, you're not really asking for money, not doing anything like that. You got a good message. I will ask if you could shift over towards the trees in the shade.
Yeah.
That way you're on more of the edge of the market. You'll still catch everybody as they're walking through. But technically, we're having a kind of a private event.
This isn't private, man. This is a public park and public farmers market.
So it's public farmers market.
Well, wait, can I ask who you are first?
Market manager, Cody Walter. I'm so sorry. My manager must have escaped me.
You're the market manager named Cody?
Yes,
okay.
named Cody.
This, as far as I'm concerned, this is a public park.
It is, and you're completely correct. We have a permission with the city that during the hours of 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturdays, this is considered private property.
No, it's not.
It is.
It absolutely is not.
It is.
You're 100% wrong.
I wish I was.
I
100% wish I was.
Your terminating your contract allows you to put on a farmer's market. It does not give you ownership of a public park.
And it doesn't. It doesn't. It really doesn't. What it does give us the right to do, though, is have the signs out which say no soliciting. Yeah, it does.
I'm not going to do it, man.
That's all good.
I mean,
that's okay. I mean, I can ask you to leave there. I can have you move out, move from there, but I can't have you with the sign. That's it. The sign is the only problem. That's legitimately it. That's legitimately it.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but I have the right to be here as anybody else. You don't have the authority to make me leave.
I completely understand that I don't have the authority to make you leave. It is a private event.
No, it's not. It's a public event. This is public property, 100% public event, and you don't have the authority to make me leave or ask me to stop doing what I'm doing.
I'm not asking you to stop. Just asking you to move.
No,
right
I like
over
it right
there.
here. I'm going to stand anywhere I want to.
Well, you kind of blocked it.
No, I'm not. I'm a free man, and I'll stand anywhere I want to in public parks and peacefully spread the message. God bless homeless veterans, and please pray for the homeless veterans.
You have a wonderful message. I'm not telling you to leave. I'm just very politely asking you to step over by that tree over there. That way you're not in the middle of the space. You're not in the main market area. You still have your message. Still talk to everybody. Everything like that. You're not even 30 feet over to the left.
I'm going to politely let you know that I'll stand wherever I please.
I do appreciate your politeness. And that's why I'm very politely asking, and I must insist that this is a private event.
That's public events, and you don't have the authority not to tell me not to be here.
I unfortunately
You know. Hey, officer, how are you?
The manager claims a city permit magically transforms a traditional public forum into private property. Under U.S. law, specifically the public forum doctrine of the First Amendment, public parks remain public spaces, even when permitted for events. A vendor contract allows commercial sales, but it does not grant the authority to strip citizens of their constitutional right to free expression.
So are you soliciting for money?
I am soliciting.
Okay, so you can't solicit in here, even though...
Soliciting is free speech.
No, it's not. Soliciting itself is not free speech.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
100% is.
It is not. It is not. So people have to pay to solicit in here. So everyone here pays to be here to solicit.
I'm not a vendor. I'm not under their contract.
Right. So if you're not a vendor, okay, then you shouldn't be soliciting. So the people who are soliciting here pay. Okay, so you can hold up the sign. That's good.
I'm going to stand here and solicit all day.
You can do that.
I'm going to stand here and solicit all day. There's nothing you can do about it.
Okay.
All right? Nothing legally, nothing lawfully you can do about it.
So, to put it into more clear terms, as long as you're not taking money, you're not breaking the law. The second you take money,
I'm not breaking the law if I'm taking money too. Taking money is free speech.
Then you're taking money from these guys.
No, I'm not.
And I mean, hey, if you want to pay $35, I'll give you this spot for the day.
Nope.
Then you're.
I don't pay for free speech.
That's unfortunately kind of trespassing the law there, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here unless I'm trespassing. If I'm trespassing, I'll leave, but otherwise I'm staying. I'm gonna be soliciting all
To
day
confirm,
long.
you are going to be accepting money.
I didn't say anything about money.
All right. Well,
Well, you did.
If you're
You
not,
did
yeah,
say
you
so.
did.
Yeah, well, I did. Taking money is
free
free speech.
If you're taking money, if you're taking money,
I didn't say I was taking money. I said free speech. It's free speech.
No.
And that's-
I said when you exchange money, you're soliciting.
Yeah, it's free speech.
And okay, That's taking money. Okay,
It's
so
free
that's
speech.
the soliciting I was talking about.
Taking
If
money
you-
is free speech.
So if you
How
take
many
money-
times do I have to explain it to you?
Okay.
Free speech. Asking somebody for help is free speech. You cannot stop somebody from asking for help. If somebody's asking for help, you can't stop them from doing that. The courts have already ruled on that. This is freedom of speech on a public forum. Okay, and I have every right to be here, officer. I'm trying to be polite with you. I'm
No,
trying to
you
be
are,
respectful.
and I appreciate that.
Yes,
because,
sir.
Listen, this is a problem that we're having, right?
Okay.
So not everyone does the right thing, right? So I have to look into it a little bit more. All right, that's all. I'm not gonna just say my way or the highway. I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to listen to you, but when there's an exchange of money, that's when it gets in that area. Like, well, these guys are paying to be here to take money from other people. So we have to, like, where's that line? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, holding the sign and God bless homeless, all that stuff, that is free speech. So people are like, hey, that guy's over there. I'm like, he's allowed to do that. He's allowed to do that. But when you start taking money from people, okay, that's where it
freedom of
gets,
speech.
I don't know about that. I'm going to find out. I will find out.
Look up, what is the case law? There's all kind of case law. There's one specifically in the state of Florida. I can't think of it right now, but there's case law. It's free speech. There's already been established case law, all the way up almost it's an appellate court, not quite to the Supreme Court of the state of Florida. But I think it was in Fort Myers.
So, and I know that. I know the case law, and that usually. So, like, let's say you're on US 1 and you're doing this, right?
Yeah.
People call all the time and we say, no, that's freedom of speech.
Right.
Okay. But what I'm saying here is it's different when people are paying because this is considered you have to pay here to solicit for money.
Right.
And that's where it's that gray area where I do need a little bit more.
You have to pay money to be a vendor and have a tent, but otherwise it's open to the public. And freedom of speech cannot be stopped in a public space just because there's a farmer's market. He's saying that he controls until 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Yeah.
He controls the vendors. He doesn't control what I do, what I don't do.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I'm not breaking the law, as long as I'm being peaceful, I'm being polite.
Right.
You saw me, you watched me earlier.
Yeah.
You saw what I was doing. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
But my argument is, and it's not just an argument, it's a fact. Asking for money, soliciting, panhandling is free speech.
200, check this 10-4.
10-4, thank you.
So you're, my name is Jeff, I didn't say you.
I'm David.
David Cookie?
Yeah, Cuddy.
Cuddy, C-U-T-I,
Yep.
sorry about
Yeah,
that.
no, it's all
Lieutenant?
right. Yeah, I've been called much worse.
Lieutenant Cuddy,
Yeah.
C-U-T-I.
Yep.
Okay. Is your body cam going?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
If you look up, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. If you can find the Attorney General, there was a person that was trespassed from, I believe it was either Lakeland, Florida, or Winter Haven. And she was trespassed from there for free speech.
Trespass from where?
A farmer's market, just like
Okay,
this one.
all right.
And they had the same rules, just a sign just like that one.
Right.
No soliciting, charity, food, minions, petitions, religion, no exceptions. She was trespassed with no threat of arrest. They had to overturn the trespass. She sued them, and the Attorney General put out a memo saying you cannot do that to people from public events, public property.
Right.
I mean, if this was being held on a private property, like in the mall or something like that,
Right.
I would never go in there because I know it's private property.
But this is, you're saying, like,
And
okay.
this is a public park, and it's still a
So,
public park. It's just
this is what I'm
business.
going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to get your name, your phone number, and we're going to talk. I'm going to do my research.
Okay.
And I may call you and say, all right, you were right, thank you.
All right.
Or I'm going to say, hey, you weren't right.
Okay. But for now, I'm good, right?
Yeah, for now, I am not. So you're not like, other than disagreements, okay? It's
Right.
not causing a disturbance where I feel like I need to take your rights away from you. It doesn't supersede you creating a disturbance here.
Yeah, I have no desire to see
So
the
that's
disturbance.
so if you intimidate or if you scare someone says, hey, that guy's kind of aggressive, I'm going to say, okay. Now I'm going to say, all right. But right now, you're just holding a sign.
Yeah.
The officer confidently states that soliciting is not free speech, a common tactic used to test a citizen's knowledge. In reality, the Supreme Court has consistently ruled in cases like Village of Schaumburg that charitable solicitation is heavily intertwined with fully protected speech. You cannot be legally restricted from holding a sign asking for help in a public space simply because surrounding vendors paid a fee.
And he's not gonna be happy about it, but I hope he's gonna understand.
No, I mean, all in all, it is what it is.
Yeah, so
My intentions are peaceful,
I gotta
polite.
look at, like, what is the lesser of, like, someone is gonna not be happy with this decision I'm making, but it's gonna be you for now. It may be you down the road, but right now it doesn't supersede taking your rights away and saying, hey, you're not going to leave. I'm going to give you a trespass warning. You're going to say, I'm still going to stay. Then I'm going to take you to jail.
If you give me a trespass
Right?
warning, I'll leave. I don't go to jail.
Okay. Yes, right. But you still...
You come up to me and say, hey, you're officially trespassed, you need to leave, or you'll be arrested.
Right.
I'll leave.
And that's
Otherwise, I'm gonna stay.
that's the bait you possibly would want me to give you.
Huh?
And that's the bait you possibly want me to give you.
I don't want to bait you into do it. I want you not to do it.
Okay.
I want you to be the opposite, not do it.
Right.
I just want our rights to be respected on public property. I'm going around to farmers markets across the state of Florida.
Right.
I'm doing this to prove that market managers, forgive me, are wrong about the authority they have in these markets. This is a public place. Free
What other
speech to have.
farmers market have you been around here?
I've been Stewart, I've been to Palm Beach Gardens, I've been to
Have you been trespassed from any of them?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was trespassed at Palm Beach Gardens. They had to rescind the trespass and let me come back. And I apologize. They trained their officers on First Amendment issues. They wanted to trespass me from Stewart, but the cop called, and he got word that he could not trespass me because it's public property. I've been trespassed. It just wasn't around here, but in the city of Crystal River, I was trespassed from Town Square. In the city of Crystal River, I was trespassed from Town Square.
Right.
And there was an event going on, and they had to rescind the trespass. And they had to tell the market manager that she couldn't trespass anybody for free speech, and they had to give the officers First Amendment.
All right, so let me get your info.
My name is Jeff.
All right.
And I'm not baiting you into doing the wrong thing. I'm hoping that everybody will do the right thing.
Right, no, I get that.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Cool. All right, so we talked about the threshold, right? So if I do get someone that says that they're nervous or like you're intimidating them, then obviously that's going to...
Yeah, that's the way I feel. That's what I felt this morning.
All right, give me a second.
See, that's the problem.
Yes.
They can
Well,
just say that. I have no intention to make anybody feel that way. I'm just standing out here You saw me. I'm just saying, God bless homeless veterans. Welcome to the market.
Right.
Happy Valentine's Day. Have a blessed day. That's all I'm doing. I have no control over how anybody feels.
Are you asking for money?
No.
Okay.
You're just standing here, just talking and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's free speech.
Okay.
To clarify my standpoint on it, more than okay with you being here. Don't care. The only time I start to have a problem with it is if you actually ask me money. I don't mind if people give you money, donations, out of the goodwill of their heart. I can't have you ask for it. I don't care anything past that.
And I understand that, but even if I was asking for money, there's still nothing that could be done about it because it's free speech.
Well, that's for me to find out.
Okay.
That's for me to find out. But
Okay.
again,
I mean, there's nothing personal. I don't really have any issue with you. I don't have any issue with you being here. Solely a different disagreement on policy, and if it comes out that you were right and we're wrong, I fully apologize.
Do you have a contract with the city of Fort Pierce?
I am currently employed by them, yes.
Oh, you're an actual employee with the
During the duration of the market, I'm an actual city employee.
Oh, so that's even. A lot of these markets have a private manager,
Yeah.
but it's still done by the city. You know, you're a city of Fort Pierce employee, man. Come on.
For the duration of the market, yes.
so what he's saying is he has care and control, but he's not actually. Are you? You're
Not
not
affiliated.
No.
I am employed by the city. but
Contracted.
Contracted by,
Yes.
by the city.
So he doesn't have a city of Fort Pierce ID number. So he's not directly employed by the city.
I got you.
So it is a subcontract. So I know where you're going.
Yeah.
That's not him.
Gotcha. All right.
I would 100% be on board with you if you were to say that. But that's not him. So he's subcontracted, and therefore he's not taxpayer funded. Okay. So
So I'm good to go for now.
yes.
That's where you go.
Thank you, sir.
All right, have a blessed day. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Notice the sudden escalation as the officer introduces the threat of jail and a trespass warning despite no crime being committed. Issuing a trespass warning in a public forum based solely on the content of a peaceful sign is a direct First Amendment violation. Furthermore, executing an arrest under these circumstances would cross into Fourth Amendment territory regarding unreasonable seizures.
You're gonna have this number for a bit, right?
Huh?
You're gonna have this number that you gave me for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I've had that for
'Cause I mean, that's interesting. I want to know.
Well, I appreciate
because
you,
this is not going away. This is not going away. We're gonna have you or someone else, and I get it. And I get his point too.
Right.
You know, I get the fact that people pay to be here to do this. I just that gray area that I'm not aware of. It's just not worth me acting on it, not having 100%.
I got you. Well, you know what? I appreciate
Yeah.
the ability to take a step back and
Yeah.
say, let me look into it and figure it out. And be
So,
cautious about it.
I mean, typically what happens is egos get in the way, right?
Yes.
And that's what happens.
Yeah.
So we put our egos aside, we figure things out.
God bless you. Thank you.
So, like I said, as long as you're not a problem,
I have no intention of being
He
involved.
may be upset with me, but hey, he'll get over it.
Oh,
Yes.
We're good.
I would rather ask than.
You're good. You
Glasses
too.
are fogging up.
Grab these tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yep.
I heard.
That's it.
That's just like that.
They're making a park.
A what?
Park.
No, I don't know. That's what I mean. They are. They're supposed to be redesigning this area, but they're not going to knock that building down.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. As usual, there's a market manager that believes that just because they have a permit to hold a farmer's market, that somehow that gives them permission to own the farmer's market, it gives them the lease to the farmer's market, and they can stop freedom of speech on public property. But the Fort Pierce police did respond, and they were pretty cool. And you see they're still standing right here. Responded about 4 deep. But they decided to leave me alone. They're going to look into it, err on the caution of my civil rights, my constitutionally protected rights. And that's the way it should be. Good job to the Fort Pierce Police Department. We'll follow up with this. We'll make sure that the market manager is educated about the scope of his authority on this public property. And God bless homeless veterans, and please pray for our homeless vets, y'all.
True professional law enforcement means admitting when the law is unclear to you, rather than enforcing assumptions based on a badge. By stepping back to research the law, the officer avoids a potential civil rights lawsuit under Title 42, Section 1983. This moment proves that remaining calm, knowing your rights, and not feeding the police ego can peacefully de-escalate a constitutional standoff. Remember that freedom is not something you ask for, but something you calmly exercise. So if you have ever faced an unlawful ID demand, share your story below and subscribe to never be intimidated again, right here at ID Refusal Central, where your knowledge of the law is your absolute most powerful weapon.